What's up, sis? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a drugstore makeup look. So I ordered some stuff and I have an Ulta haul. I purchased everything from Ulta and everything that I will be using today is drugstore. I will be showing you how to create an inexpensive, simple makeup look that you can wear, around the house clearly, or you can even just go out and run some errands, or if you're that no makeup kind of girl and that you just love to have makeup on and not be over the top, then this will be a good look for you. And a lot of overhyped products that I've seen and mentioned about, some I have used already before, like as far as brand wise. I'm gonna be testing out some new stuff that's new to me, new out in the makeup field, and yeah, so if you would like to stick around and hang out with me, then keep watching. I had to put the hair up, it's already hot. I will go in with some primer. Now I fudged up here one little bit, guys, using a product that is not drugstore, but I got it when they had the 21 Days of Beauty. So apologize, but this is not drugstore. This is more higher. But this is the Dr. Brandt Refiner Primer. I've been wanting to try this for a while. So it minimizes the appearance of your pores, absorbs oil, and mattifies shine. So all about needing that because my pores are bigger than they ever used to be. So it looks like this. Comes in a tube. You get 1 fluid ounce in here, so this will last me a really long time. It's a pump. Did not know that, so I will take this here. It has like a medically can't figure out my words, like a medical medicine type of smell, like a almost tea tree like. It's not bad or anything, it just smells like I wouldn't expect it to. Already feels so smoothing on the skin. Looks so far so good to me. Next up I will be using, so I got some new foundations. I have purchased the all hyped about supposedly the best drugstore foundation that you can get, and that is the Loreal Infallible 24-hour wear. So I purchased 2 shades so I can blend and mix or see which one is the best one. So I purchased the shades, let's see, this one is 455 Natural Buff and this one is 465 Sand. So I feel like the combination of these will be really great. I also ordered the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Dewy foundation. I don't know which one I want to try today. I've heard so many good things about both of them. But I think I'm gonna do the L'Oreal one, and then another video I'll do Wet n Wild and test that out. So first I'm gonna go in and blend these 2 shades together. I'm gonna take my damp beauty blender, Real Techniques, also a drugstore amazing beauty blender. Okay, I am blended, and that was like the perfect combo right now for me. I just self-tanned last night, so it works for me for my tan skin, which is what I was going for. So first impressions, it is definitely a really good drugstore foundation. So definitely good coverage. Like, I haven't used a drugstore foundation that was this good of coverage in a while. My face is recovering from some breakouts over here, but other than that, like, this side is more smooth than the other side. It's luminous, they're very skin-like. It's like you can build it up, so like I added, a little bit more and built up where I needed more coverage, like where I had blemishes. But yeah, overall, so great first impressions with how it blended, how it went on. So the test will be obviously to see how it is with everything else on. Okay. Next up, I'll be using the Wet n Wild concealer. So I picked this up in the shade Light Honey. So this looks pretty nice. Never tried the Wet n Wild concealers before. It's a lot thinner consistency than like per se the Shape Tape or even the Kim Kardashian one that I use, but not to say that it's not gonna be perform well, so we will see. Concealer is blended. Is it covered? Yes. Is it my favorite so far? No. Like I said, it was very thin, so the consistency, it didn't brighten up as much as I'm used to. Like, and to me, it blended in, so that might just be a shade issue for me. Blended in with the foundation more than I had hoped. It definitely would be, I could like add some more if I needed more coverage. So let's see how that looks with adding like a little bit more. So I added a tad bit more. It's a little better. I do see a difference a little bit in the coverage wise as far as my under eye looks. Obviously have to see how, if it creases and all of that. I sometimes like to go back in with a brush and get really close up to the under eye. We will set this under eye and set the face a little bit. So I'm gonna go in with this Wet n Wild Photo Finish, Photo Focus Translucent Setting Powder. So let's see how this performs. It's a pretty decent size. And then I'm going to use the new Real Techniques powder sponges. It has like the microfiber type of feel. So I've heard really good things about these, so I'm going to use this today. Whew. That's very much. It's like I'm doing baking, and then I don't really do much of it anymore. I was just trying to set, but here we are, baking a cake. Birthday, it's your birthday. When I die, bury me inside the Louis store. My birthday coming up. I know I've said that the past probably 3 videos, but whatever. Cash App is Jessica something. I'm just kidding. I'm not one of those people. You know how those people like put in their like stories on Instagram and stuff, like they put their like Venmo or their Cash App name and they're like, hey, it's my birthday, send me something. Like, no, I've never been that person. I'm not doing it. Sorry. Your girl makes her own money and I'm not gonna sit there and post my Venmo and Cash App for everybody. I made my own little green drink at home. You can see the green in there. So I just got some Air Bond stuff to try to do better, because we all need to do better in eating habits and drink wise, and got to get away from these sodas. So this in here is it's a green powder, so it's greens, and then it's a fizzy stick, which is for energy, natural energy. It's pomegranate flavor, and then I did a digestion plus thing. It's supposed to help with digestion, get the stuff moving in there. So I mixed all that together and it's not bad. Like, it's tolerable. Is it gonna make me gag when I drink it? No. So that's like a plus. And I got this new cup on Amazon that you'll see featured in my Amazon favorites coming up Amazon haul. I got this powder. It is the CoverGirl Clean in the color Classic Ivory. Tati recommended this powder and she absolutely swears by it. and she uses it specifically underneath her eye. So this color is obviously too light for me right now all over the face. So she uses it for under the eye and to set it and to help brighten. I love CoverGirl scents, don't you guys? It just reminds me of like actual makeup smells and like using my mom's makeup back in the day. I don't know, just so powdery, literally powdery. So I'm gonna use that underneath my eye, and let's see. I'm gonna go in, and while that's still sitting, I'm gonna go set my eyelids with this same concealer so I have a base, because I didn't get a, you know, anything different for my eyelids for the eyeshadow to go on to. I'm gonna use a little bit of that powder and go in and set my eyelids very lightly because I don't want this to dust all over my eyelashes. There we go. And wipe away all of this powder. And I use the excess and kind of go around my face with the rest of it. Get that neck. So now I go in and set with this powder underneath the eye. I'm going to actually use the little powder puff it comes with. So I picked up a new eyeshadow palette, Drugstore. And you can get this at Ulta's and on their website. This is the Warrior palette by Juvias Place. And this palette is so pretty. They were all on sale. Like everything I purchased pretty much right in front of me was on sale, I think, when I got it, because it was the spring Ulta haul sale. So next video will be my Sephora haul sale that I did. Okay, so this palette, love the packaging, nude background with their pretty faces on the front. So this palette is all mattes. So I haven't picked up a palette in a long time that are all mattes. So very, very pretty shades here. So I'm definitely going to be doing something very subtle today. Like it's literally going to just be like a crease, maybe 2-color type deal. Like this is like I said, every day, run out of the house. Typically kind of a makeup look I would do on any given day that I am not doing a bunch. So to start, I will zoom you in here. I'm gonna go in with this shade Kana right here. This is like a taupey cool shade. So I'm literally just taking that shade and putting that in the crease right here first. And then I'm gonna go all over the lid with it as well. Like I said, pretty quick routine. 20 minutes tops maybe. Obviously this is gonna seem a lot longer because I'm showing you step by step, but it's a very cool toned brown. Just added a little something so far. So I'm gonna go in and do the other eye. Other eye is done. So now I'm gonna go in with the shade Yodit right here. This more regular brown chocolatey shade. I'm gonna focus this just mainly in the crease, just to darken that up. And the trick with eyeshadow is I use bronzer all the time in my crease. Like bronzer all the time just in your crease. You don't have to have an eyeshadow palette to do this. Literally, you can use the bronzer I'm going to use today if you want to save some coin and just use a bronzer for your eye, all over your eye like this. I mean, obviously you only get one shade, but it looks so good. Like just adding something very little on your eyelid is better than nothing at all if you want to add something. It just makes you look put together and you really did something that day. Maybe if you didn't do as much as you normally would. Okay, and that is it for eyes so far, at least for eyeshadow wise. Like, I'm gonna obviously do a little bit under the line right here in my waterline, and maybe even smudge some black on my lash line just to make even more put together. So I'm actually gonna do that now while we're sitting here. So I'm just gonna take a really defined eyeliner brush, and I'm gonna use that black that's in here. I'm gonna use the Milani Make It Last spray and spray that on the brush very slightly. I am gonna use this obviously all over my face. I had to get some of this because I used this before, and this is one of the best drugstore setting sprays of all time. She really is. So I'm gonna zoom y'all in here. Go and blend the end right here because I don't really want a wing. So I'm gonna blend that out a little bit. And then I'm gonna diffuse that even more and go back in with a brush and soften that up. Now this kind of did this on its own, but that's okay because I'm gonna add a little bit anyway. I'm not mad at it. And then I'm gonna meet it in with some brown and line the eyes with some brown and black. Okay, I didn't pick up a drugstore mascara because I don't use mascara other than for my bottom lashes, so I'm just using my Tarte Man-Eater that I have already on hand. Okay, time to wipe away this powder. I'm looking pretty ghostly. I'm glad I had it there because there was some fallout with that shadow, just for a warning. We are going to go in with bronzer and put some dimension and life back into this face. So, bronzer time that I'm excited about because I have not used a Physicians Formula bronzer in several years, probably high school, to be really honest with you. So I got the shade Deeper Bronzer, and this is supposedly the best drugstore bronzer you can get. So creamy, so blendable, such a nice shade. So, and like I said, this you can use in your crease if you want to save your coin and not do a shadow palette too. Now they sent this little maneuver thing in the bottom of it. Hey baby, what you doing? What's wrong with it?
Can I heat it in this?
No, that's metal. And put it on a plate. So I'm gonna go in and blend with this, and as I was saying, I won't use this thingy. This is, I don't see how, no, just no.
To your eye.
You want something to it?
No, you just answered my question. That's crazy.
I'm doing something simple.
Eyeliner. Eyeshadow.
Yes. Okay, the bronzer is finished. So next I'm gonna go in with the Milani Baked Blush. And then this is the color Luminoso. I don't know why that took me so long to find it. Really pretty peachy shimmery blush. blush is done. Next, I'm gonna go in with the new Bretman Rock Wet n Wild highlighter. It has 2 on each side. One is Gold Lioness, other is Bronze Tigress, and this is the Jungle Rock. So it's really cute. It opens up this way and this way. Okay, I want to swatch them for you and show you before I put them on. That is the gold side. Wowza. Blinding. And then the other side looks interesting to me. It looks more like a glitter pigment, and that's pretty much what it is. That's so strange why you would consider this a highlighter. Maybe to mix. Oh, well, never mind. It is like a rosy gold highlight. It just looks chunky when you first pour it out, like it's glitter pigments, and it blends and it gets milled. So those are really pretty, actually. So I have a little bit of both in both of the caps, in my cap of the lid right now. So I'll just mix them all up. It is, though, pretty flaky, if that makes sense. Like, it's all over the place. Like, this is a mess right now. And yeah, that does look very glittery on the forehead, if you can see that. It's definitely not something I'll pull for all the time, but it's pretty. I mean, it's okay. Not my favorite. I also bought the Wet n Wild highlighters. These cannot do wrong, so I'm gonna go in with these and put that over top of whatever this is. I'm gonna use the Blossom. No, I'm gonna use the Golden Flower Crown. This is more of a goldy champagne. If you've not tried these highlighters, you need to pick these up. They're so, so nice for a drugstore highlighter. It's insane. Like, ooh, look at that. Would you look at it? So the other highlighter kind of pulled some of my texture. I'm not digging that at all. Maybe the setting spray will help that a little bit and just melt it in the skin a little better, so we'll see. Picked up both of their setting sprays. I picked up the Make It Dewy and Make It Last. Feeling a little dry. I mean, it's not bad, but I'm gonna try the Make It Dewy since I haven't actually tried this one before. I've tried Make It Last. Smells really good. That's a bonus. It's not overpowering. That's good. Okay, last little things here. So I'm gonna go in with lip, make it very, very simple. I'm gonna go in with the ColourPop Lippie pencil in the shade BFF. And I'm loving right now to just do a quick liner. And then go in with your fingers and smudge that all around where you put it and applied it. And then I'm gonna go in with just a gloss, and I'm gonna use this Jordana Pigment Shine in the color Nude, in the Nude. This one right here, also drugstore brand. Pretty, just simple. So I have two last items to show that aren't makeup related, but they're beauty related, and they were in my Ulta haul, basically, of the things that I purchased. So first thing is this Magic Root Cover Up by Loreal. and it's for blondes, and it's the light blonde color. And so I did already try and test it out here on the top of my head, and it's not bad. Like, it's honestly, like, I'll show you a section that I'll do. It says to hold it 6 inches away. I was supposed to say 6 feet. Hold it 6 inches away from the root and spray the root. So see how that covered the darkness that I have of my root? It's pretty cool. So I kind of let it sit there. It says to let it dry, and then I kind of like, you know, blend it in like a dry shampoo you would do. So this is a really cool product because my roots are bad right now due to not being able to get my hair done. So it's pretty cool. I've never tried one of these before. I've never thought to. And then I just started thinking about it. Like, it's pretty neat. So I'm not mad at it. Like, it really does help camouflage the roots a little better. And I used my blonde shampoo last night, so that really helped with the iciness that I'm seeing back into my hair, bring it back to life. Last product is a super raved about product that I've seen all over TikTok, all over Instagram, and it was on sale, so I had to pick it up. It is the Truly Unicorn CBD Whipped Body Butter Soothe and Glow. So it says it has 300 milligrams of CBD, matcha, cannabis sativa, acai, and collagen boost. So cruelty free. It's supposed to be real. I haven't even opened this, and I've been dying to. Whoa, look how cool. Like, how fun is that? It's a rainbow. And it smells pretty good. And like, it's hard to the touch, I've heard. And then when you put it on, it like melts into an oil, which is wild. So I'm gonna take a little bit here. I don't wanna mess it up, but it's so pretty. This is really wild, you guys. I'm gonna try it on the back of my hand over here. Ooh. Wow, this feels so neat. It is like an oil consistency. Smells pretty good, like not super strong. It is kind of fruity. This would be really nice to lather on your legs and stuff after you're done shaving. It would really, I feel like, give it that boost. Like, compared to this hand with no lotion, looks really nice. It feels really good. They have a bunch of other stuff. They have like acai for your boobies. They have like a butt one. They have a bunch of stuff. So like, maybe I'll try out some more if I end up liking this stuff. So right, you guys, so that concludes this drugstore easy makeup look. If I were to pare down saying like my favorite products in this haul would probably have to be the Loreal foundation, the butter bronzer, Milani blush, the Wet n Wild highlights, and of course the sprays. Things that I wasn't too like excited about was the Wet n Wild concealer. It was okay, but again, wasn't enough coverage for really what I like. This is okay, but again, it's very flaky and it gets everywhere, so that's not the best highlight out there. I love the root cover up and the lotion that I just showed. And then the eyeshadow palette was nice. I mean, did I have to have it? No. I have a bunch of matte shades, but I like Juvias Juvias Place products. And I love that it was an all matte palette because I don't usually gravitate towards those all the time. So I love that. Oh, that CoverGirl powder. I would say it's nice. Will I pick it up more than my KKW like brightening up powder? No. I would do it like if I don't want to use like my good stuff and like put on something, you know, like simple and don't want to use up my nice stuff, and if I'm just doing like a quick get ready, then that would be fine. But as far it is pretty powdery, so I feel like it's just not what I'm used to, and I would gravitate towards my other stuff that I like more. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you found some stuff that you may get at and purchase yourself, or stuff that you've been wondering how it is. Definitely comment down below and like this video for me. I have some other awesome videos coming up. Amazon haul, my Sephora sale haul. I also have some clothing hauls that I've done that I'm waiting to do. So yeah, guys, thanks so much for watching and look forward to seeing you again here soon. Bye.